In the wake of the Oregon school shooting, anger and fear tormenting many parents and teachers alike. How can schools protect vulnerable children from heinous violence? Donald Trump says give guns to teachers. Listen.
By the way, it was a gun-free zone. I will tell you, if you had a couple of the teachers or somebody with guns in that room, you would have been a hell of a lot better off.
At least 7 states do allow teachers to carry guns into the classroom. Oregon does not. I want to bring in writer and Oregon Community College teacher Melissa Duclos. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Poppy, for having me.
You wrote an op-ed this week about your plans to speak to your students after this shooting. I want to read part that struck me very, very much. Here's what you wrote. I will tell them the truth. They have to be prepared to hide out of the line of fire, and I to fight for our survival, because you, our lawmakers, haven't done your jobs. I will tell them that their right, my rights, the rights of my 5-year-old to attend school without fear of facing senseless slaughter by machine gun fire are not important to you, that we must be prepared to fight tooth and nail, stapler and whiteboard marker, because you refuse to fight the gun lobby. Melissa, what do you want to see done?
Well, for starters, I'd like to see teachers speak up more about their experience in the classroom, going through these lockdown drills with elementary schoolers who are sobbing because they think a bad guy is coming to their classroom, or in college campuses where we aren't really given necessarily all the tools that we need to keep our students safe. But beyond that, even if we are given the tools, even if we do have doors that lock and safety protocols, and even if we do have guns, my point is that that's an undue burden to be placed on teachers and students, that the job should not be ours to be ready to shoot to kill. That's not what I'm trained for. That's not what other teachers are trained for. So I would like to see changes made so teachers aren't expected to do this.
You've said that you think teachers having guns in the classroom will solve nothing. Is there one law you'd like to see passed either in your state or federally that would help take the onus, the burden off you?
I don't know that one specific law will do it. Oregon recently passed the Firearms Safety Act, which requires background checks for all gun sales. And I think more states should pass that. It was only just recently put into place here in Oregon. I think we should have laws that limit what kinds of guns can be sold to civilians. I'm not sure that the average person needs military-grade weaponry. And I'd like to see waiting periods and reasonable laws about where guns can be carried. I think the same kinds of regulations that we put into place regulating car usage I think would go a long way to helping prevent gun deaths.
So I know you've got a 5-year-old, and as you prepare your 5-year-old for school, the school season obviously just beginning, how do you talk to your child about lockdown drills? And I never went through that as a child.
I didn't either, and I don't know how I'm going to start talking to my kids. My son is in pre-K right now. I also have a daughter who's 3. So they have not had to do lockdown drills yet, but starting next year they will. And I don't know how I'm going to explain to them that they aren't safe in their classrooms, that, you know, that we are locking doors and doing drills because bad people might come to get them, but we're not passing laws to protect them. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to address that.
I don't think I would know how to either. Melissa Duclos, thank you very much.
Thank you, Poppy.